Welcome along to Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese Grand Prix weekend. But before we can race, we need to qualify. And who's going to take that coveted pole position? How will our grid line up? We're about to find out. Welcome to qualifying.
Hello and welcome back to some more F1 25 and another part of the Toyota My Team career mode. Today we are back with the feature race in China. We will hold on to those hard tyres so that we can hopefully use 2 sets in the Grand Prix. It's going to be tough. Obviously last time out we had the pace. We looked like we were going to finish in the top 7, but yeah, had that incident with Alonso late on. In terms of setup, I think we're in a decent place with it. Just going to reduce that a little bit. Try and get a little bit more straight line speed. Other than that, I think we're okay. So, yeah, that all looks pretty good to me. Let's get ourselves into qualifying and see how we get on. Well, first timed lap, not fantastic to be completely fair, but we will try again and see if we can do any better. Obviously, the tyres do struggle around here, so I very much doubt we'll be able to get a second lap in, but we'll try. It's the middle sector that's the issue for us at the minute. Just can't get a decent run through there. Okay, this is far better this lap. Just need to finish it off. Wasn't a great finish to the lap, but 8.5 tenths quicker than what we managed in the first lap, and that puts us 13th, which isn't too bad at all. Let's have a little look at where that leaves us then. And yeah, I mean, you know, it looks pretty good. Yes, just behind our teammate Franco Colapinto, 2 tenths behind, but both through to Q2, which we will certainly settle for that. Well, this is very much just a cider lap. This is on the scrub tyres. We head up to the line to the 35s, 35.7. Not too bad. Not too bad, but yeah, we're going to need a hell of a lot more on the brand new set of boots now. We only have 3 sets of soft tyres, so that means that we will not be able to have a go in Q3 if we do get through. So it will just be for 10th place if we do get through. But what can we do? You know, we've got to give it a go. 1.3 seconds would get us up to 11th. I think 11th would probably be the perfect place, especially if Colapinto manages to get through. Then that's probably the ideal result. So, yeah, let's see what we can do regardless. Qualified 10th for the sprint. Well, here we go then, round the final corner. Far better lap, but I don't know if it's going to make much difference. We head up to the line, and I think it's just P15, actually. Oh, no, 12th. Okay, we'll take 12th. Obviously, we started 12th in the sprint race, 12th in the feature race as well. We will, yeah, very much be happy with that. Franco Colapinto just ahead of us in 11th place. So I think that all works out pretty well. And hopefully we'll be able to get into the points for the Chinese Grand Prix.
It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of the thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. The ever-tightening turns of 1 and 2 will prove tricky in the slippery conditions here in Shanghai, and anyone that slides wide will lose a lot of time getting back on track. Turn 14 should still be the best place for overtaking, but we'll have to see some improvements in the weather before the drivers can take advantage of that DRS assistance. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri and Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Antonelli, Albon and Esteban Ocon, Colapinto, O'Sullivan, George Russell and Lawson, Hadjar, Behrman and Sir Lewis Hamilton and Nico Hülkenberg, Bortoletto, Gasly, Stroll and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay.
Right, the least said about last race's result, the better. It wasn't good for us, so let's see an improvement today, okay?
Now, in theory, it should be getting drier throughout this race, but yeah, it's going to be a tough one, isn't it? I think our first wet race in F1 25, we've got to be absolutely on it here and give it our best shot. We are starting on intermediate tyres. Look at the car moving. It wasn't a great getaway. You want to keep the tyres as cold as possible, really. So we will not be weaving at all. Yeah, it's going to be tough to keep ourselves clean, keep our nose clean.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well.
10 minutes. Now, let's have a little look at what tyres we have in the bag. We've got a brand new set of hards, new set of mediums as well. So I'll probably want to go on to hards, I would imagine. Try and run it to the end of the race, and if we need to, go for the better grip tyres towards the end, if we needed to. This is going to be very, very tough, these conditions, and obviously no DRS, so need to make sure we are absolutely glued to the back of Colapinto to help follow him through. Just going to let him through, but just thinking about where we could have overtaken opportunities. Obviously, we've been getting off to good starts in the first two starts of the season, made up numerous positions. I guess 3 starts because we had the red flag start as well. I'll try and cool this car down as much as possible. So, getting up a little bit of water because we feel like we could be. I'm going to go down the inside there. I think visibility is going to be horrific going into turn 1. And don't forget, we have got Russell behind us. We have got Hamilton behind us as well. So there's, quite a lot of guys that are quicker than us. Not fancy their chances of getting into the top 10. So here we go then. Pretty good.
Parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
So here we go then. Need to get a good start for this Chinese Grand Prix. Keep ourselves out of trouble. It's lights out, away we go here in China. It's an okay start off the grid, plenty of wheel spin there. But we're going to just sort of hold our ground into turn 1. We go a little bit wide there. I'll take a wider line, and that turns into the inside, of course, of turn 2. Don't want to make any contact here. Oh, well, we have made contact, and Colapinto's off as well. That is not good. That was not good, was it? Let's have a little look at this. We go down the inside, and it was similar, really, to the Fernando Alonso situation. Is, you know, we weren't turning into him. It was actually him turning into us, and, you know, he had space there, but he turns into us. What is he thinking? So now we got side pod damage, and that probably means
a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please.
we're not going to be able to progress as much as we'd want, but hopefully we'll be all right. But yeah, Colapinto struggling as well now. So that is a big disaster for the Toyota team with our teammate there. But yeah, what we've learned is that you can't go wheel to wheel with the AI and expect them to just yield. They will not yield. What's a big lockup, but we're okay just about. Yeah, it does mean now that we're not going to be in the running for points. You wouldn't have thought. Colapinto already taking 2.5 seconds out of us there. With that damage, we got the two kick Saubers having to go at each other. They are side by side just up ahead. Yeah, not a good start to this race. Well, Colapinto, we're going to just let him past. He is very much faster than us, so going to let him take the lead here and see if he can do better. But
track's drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing
it's
water
not going well
offline.
for us so far.
Thinking about slicks just yet.
I think the damage to our car could mean that this race is a write-off, but we will keep going, we'll keep pushing, and hopefully in the dry weather we'll find some pace. Well, doing goes a little bit wide there. We lost it. Now Colapinto managed to get back at him. I don't know, but it's annoying because if we hadn't let Colapinto through, we'd have probably been right on the back of him there. The trouble is we're sort of losing 2 seconds a lap to virtually everybody. There goes Colapinto on Jack Doohan. Is he going to hold it? Yeah, he's through. Very good move from Colapinto. I just sort of feel bad because it's ruined both of our races, hasn't it? That turn 1 incident. But, yeah, it's just one of those, isn't it? Now, hopefully, Doohan can have another one of his offs. It certainly seems as the track's getting a bit drier, we're building in confidence a little bit here. They just seem to have so much better traction out of the corners than us. But we're just about staying in the battle here. Oh, we got yellow flags up ahead. What's happened here? Oh, it's a red flag.
Big incident in front of you. Red flag. Red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay.
Wow, red flag. Not entirely sure what happened there, but there's been some sort of incident. Oh, now then, is it dry? That's the big question.
All right, if we play this right, we can get a nice
like
advantage
it
here.
is.
Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
I think we want to probably go for hards, then mediums, and then delete that stint. Yeah, I think we want to do that. Get the hards out of the way. Let's go for that. That seems good.
Right, deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. Okay.
That's
it's
lights
not good
out,
news,
away
I'm
we
afraid.
go.
Seems like an engine issue.
Are we going to retire from this race anyway? Oh, we're away again. It doesn't look like anybody is out, but what it has allowed us to do is go right around the outside here. What a restart this is. Oh my God, we did the same again. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, gap ahead, 3.4 seconds.
Oh, did they fix it in the red flag? If they did, that is really annoying. Because I was risking it for no reason there. Oh well.
Good news, it looks like the fault's been fixed.
Oh,
Let's go.
fantastic. Right. Okay, so we're back underway here. And hopefully we've got a little bit less damage than what we had before. And it is dry, which I think is massive for us. So 20th place. Made a little bit of road, but not anywhere near as much as we need to. And well, will there be any more red flags or safety cars? That's the question. And there's still rain round and about as well. Right, here comes Gabriel Bortoletto with the DRS. There's no way that we're getting past that one. That was just a really good manoeuvre.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focused.
Oh, come on.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Yeah, it's very hard to be on the inside on this game, isn't it? Because once again, he turned into us there. Yeah, I've got a 3-second penalty now. It's really annoying. And there goes Bortoletto again, and Gasly 3 wide as we head into turn 14. Oh, look at that, we massively undercut Gasly there. DRS open. And we just overcooked into the final corner. Gasly's still there. We managed to stay in front of him. We're fighting over 20th place at the minute. It's obviously not where we want to be.
Caution, caution.
Oh, we've got Esteban Ocon out of the race. Is there going to be a safety car? Red flag?
Green flag, green flag. We're racing again. Let's go.
There's a chance here on Bortoletto. We're going to go down the inside. What a move that is, by the way. Got to leave room. These two battling up ahead.
Okay, gap to the car in front.
Get into the
5 seconds.
DRS range of them. Hadja and Hulkenberg, they're still side by side. Yeah, looks like we'll be within a second, which is perfect.
Tyres are degrading fast.
DRS enabled. Got to try and stay ahead of Bortoletto here. Just about managed to.
Okay,
oh, we got an engine failure.
Find a safe
Oh,
space to retire
wow.
or return to the pits.
Wow.
I repeat, find somewhere to retire the car immediately. It's too dangerous to stay on track.
Well, I guess what it does mean is that no matter what we did today, that was always going to happen. That little gremlin in there. And we have to retire the car. We are out of the Chinese Grand Prix far earlier than we ever wanted to be. But a difficult weekend on track. Certainly on the racetrack.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved watching that action today, and I'm sure these three have loved taking part. Here come our podium finishers. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step.
Well, there you go. Max Verstappen winning the race, so Noda in second there.
Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah, it wasn't a great race for either of us. Colapinto ended up in 14th. He did well to try and get back into contention after his incident with us early doors. But, yeah, it really wasn't good, was it? Now, I'd love to see what caused the red flag. Yeah, it must have been at the end of lap 5. Will it show us here? Yeah, I'm guessing. Well, this is in the dries, isn't it? So, yeah, it was at the end of this lap where we had the red flag, and it looked like it came from in front. So everybody's going quite well. It was Isaac Hadja at the front of all of this. And yellow flags were already out. Was it for something up here? Ah, okay, so we already had an incident between Hamilton and Ocon, I think. Yeah, Ocon going down the inside. And then, yeah, there was a bit of a pile up here. This is where the red flag came immediately at that point, once there was a pile up. But to be fair, it looked like, was it Stroll? Stroll was about to have an incident with, oh my god, I mean, yeah. I mean, I suppose they knew what was coming. They all just started piling up, didn't they? Goodness me. And Colapinto, he was wise and sort of went round the outside there. We were sort of doing the same, but it wasn't a great start, was it? And then it was the same thing. Once again, we went round the outside. All the way way around, and yeah, it was just I don't really know how we could have done more. We kept the it was again. I think it was just Bortoletto turning into us. I'm trying to work out was our yeah, we already had the side pod damage by the looks of it. I think it just exacerbated it, didn't it? And I love the gravel mechanics in this year's game, by the way. Just as a sidebar, we've got to know them very well, haven't we? It wasn't a great weekend from our half, and well, luckily we still make a little bit of profit. Fan bonus is lost there. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. And we will have to do a lot better in the next Grand Prix.
As you'll have noticed, we suffered from significant wear on one of our parts.
The Japanese Grand Prix.
Please check the component management screen and replace any heavily damaged parts.
But we'll sort that next time. If you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.